Picked up a package. Actually, I got a couple things here. Just picked up a package from Stone Age Gamer from the post office. Ordered this about a week and a half ago, and it finally arrived. This is an Everdrive N8. And again, this video is not sponsored. Stone Age Gamer doesn't even know that I ordered this. And we can see here the Everdrive N8 with a 2 gig SD card. It was $120 US plus $15.99 shipping, and so $136.98 US. I paid for the cheapest shipping. I wasn't in a rush to get it. Hence it took about a week and a half. So this is the base Everdrive N8. You can order it in different colors. I went with the clear green. I thought it looked awesome. Yeah, it does look really good. A nice quality sticker on the back. You can see the battery. Battery backup. Full-size SD card. I'm a little disappointed in the SD card. You know, in the pictures on the website, it had a sticker on it, you know, Everdrive N8 or whatever, or Stone Age Gamer, I forget it. You know, it had a label on it, which made it look like it was, you know, something that would match, which is kind of part of the reason why I ordered it, because obviously you can get, you know, SD cards cheaper elsewhere. But it is hard to find 2 gigabyte SD cards these days, and really anything bigger than that is just overkill for NES ROMs, although obviously I'm sure this would handle, you know, 16 or 32 gig cards no problem. This being the base model, it has 1 save slot per game, which actually I'm okay with. I didn't think the base Everdrive for the NES had save states at all, so I was actually surprised to see that it has 1 save state. If you get the Pro version, it's got an in-game menu system, and so you can have multiple save states per game. This one does not have any form of in-game menu. Once you're in the game, there's no way to bring up a menu, so it's just going to be a couple of button combinations to do, like a save state and a load state, and you're just going to have like 1 save state per game. Again, I'm okay with that. The price difference was pretty substantial here. Going from the N8 to the N8 Pro, I think was like an extra $65 US. So, a pretty substantial amount. This was on sale when I bought it. I think it's normally $120, and it was on sale for $110. So, I mean, basically, I just got the 2 gig SD card for free, I guess, if you look at it that way. I also picked up, not from Stone Age Gamer, this is from Microplay, Jumbo Video / Microplay, local store, but I picked this up recently, so I figured it would go along nicely with that. This is a Retro8, like a third-party Dogbone style controller for the NES, and I actually haven't opened this yet. This I picked up a few days ago. The Everdrive just arrived, so I just literally got back from the post office to pick up the Everdrive. But I thought I would wait for the Everdrive to come before I took a look at this, just to see how this thing feels. You know what? Buttons actually feel pretty good. They're a little stiff. I think they're a little bit stiffer than the real one would be, but the D-pad feels pretty good. The buttons are plastic, not rubber. The start and select buttons, I mean. I'm not sure if the real Dogbone's like that. And I don't remember if the curvature on the back, if that's quite exactly the same as a real Dogbone. And size-wise, initial impression, actually, I thought this looked a little small, but it's been a while since I've seen a real Dogbone controller, so it's probably the right size. The cord looks fairly long, 6 feet long, but it is super thin. Definitely not as thick of a cable as any real NES or SNES controller. Very thin cable, so that could certainly be better. But it feels pretty good. Buttons feel alright. I don't know. It was 15 bucks. I thought I would give it a try. But anyways, that's not really the main point of this video, is the Everdrive. So let's get this thing set up. We'll get all my ROMs on there. When you buy an Everdrive N8 from Stone Age Gamer, you get like 28 games for free. So yeah, that'll be cool. We can check those out. But yeah, we'll get this thing all set up and we'll test it on a real NES. Alright, so I got my NES hooked up to the Retro8, hooked up to the TV, with the Dogbone plugged in. Haven't done anything to the SD card yet. I'm just going to turn this on and see what happens. And of course, it's telling us to get the OS files and to put those on the root directory of the SD card. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I just wanted to make sure that was required. Alright, so I got this thing set up. I can't remember if I complained about the SD card not having a sticker on it like it was sort of advertised to have. But on the plus side, I ordered a 2 gigabyte SD card, and it turns out this is actually a 4 gigabyte SD card. Now again, you know, 8 and 16 gigabyte SD cards are so cheap right now that this was not a deal by any means, but you know, I was kind of hoping it would have that sticker on there to match. Either way, it's a 4 gigabyte card when I thought it was a 2 gigabyte card, and that turned out to be a bit of a bonus. I didn't think NES games would need that much space, but I've got so many games on here, all the different countries, all the different like hacks and homebrews, and all the like the Famicom Disk System games. So I actually ended up using most of this 4 gigabyte card. So yeah, that's kind of worked out actually, that it was a 4 gigabyte card and not a 2 gigabyte card. So I put that in there, turn it on. You see there's a light comes on there, I guess when it's accessing. But yeah, it comes up right away. So yeah, let me put the phone down here. Alright, so as you can see, this is what we're gonna get when we turn this on. I've used some of the other Everdrives, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna be similar. Select, there you go, brings up a menu, options. I've got it set so A is accept and B is back, but you can swap that if you want. And then I've got save states turned on, and this is your save state key and your load state key. You can basically set this to any 2 button combination that you want. I've got it set so down and select at the same time will save state, and up and select at the same time will load state. To me, that just makes sense. You're not likely to hit select and up or select and down at the same time in a game, and up just kind of makes sense for load, and down for save. We've got some device information here, OS version. That should be the latest. I just downloaded it, and I downloaded the latest version. Not too sure what any of that other stuff really means. But yeah, anyways, and if we go to About, we got some information there. Really pretty straightforward. I've got all my games, so US in alphabetical order, Europe and Japan. Within there's folders for alphabet. We got unlicensed, Famicom Disk System, Nintendo vs. Nintendo Arcade, Play Choice 10 Arcade, betas, prototypes, revisions, game series collections, hacks, homebrews, translations. This is the games that it came with. So like I said, when you buy the Everdrive from Stone Age Gamer, it comes with like some free games. These are all officially licensed. They got the rights to use these games. So yeah, I'm not too familiar with most of these, but you know, I'll go through them at some point. Pressing the start button, like with most Everdrives, will load the last game that you played. So if I press start, we're going to get Little Samson. And as you would expect, this runs and plays just fine. Alright, so I'm going to hit reset. And I'm going to show you a hack that I really like. Something I've been looking forward to playing. Now, there's a folder here for Super Mario series hacks, which I didn't realize. I ended up putting this under S. And wondering why there weren't very many Super Mario hacks. But, where is Super Mario? Oh, way down here for some reason. It's weird. So this is Super Mario Brothers Special Edition Super Mario Brothers Special 35th Anniversary Edition. This is an update to a hack that's been around for a while. It's a port of Super Mario Brothers Special from the Japanese home computers to the NES. But this 35th Anniversary Edition is sort of like the latest version. I really, really like this hack, or port, you could almost call it. So Super Mario Brothers Special, again, was released in Japan for the Japanese home computer market. Officially licensed or published possibly by Nintendo, but developed by Hudson. And so this is basically like a sequel to Super Mario Brothers. Like Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan or the Lost Levels, but unlike that, the difficulty isn't through the roof. The difficulty on this is pretty similar to the original Super Mario Brothers. So if you're a fan of Super Mario Brothers and you're looking for something new that isn't too difficult, I would say definitely check this one out. The level design, you could almost say, is official. These are, this was an officially licensed game. Yeah, this plays like Super Mario Brothers, but is the levels from Super Mario Special, which are like officially licensed levels, you could say. So this is my absolute favorite hack, if you will. Super Mario Brothers hack. Again, you could call it a port. It's semi-official. There are some added enemies as you get a little bit later into this game. There's some crabs. One thing, too, I want to point out. The sky in the video, my phone camera is not picking up the colors at all properly. The sky is much, much darker in person. So in the video, the sky color almost looks like the official, just regular Super Mario Brothers. But in actuality, it's a much darker looking sky, which gives it a unique look. So again, this is one of my favorite hacks or ports, like I've said many times already. And to play this on real hardware, to play this on my original NES, is awesome. But I haven't showed you save states yet. So I'm going to press select and down. And as you saw, the screen flash there for a second. So I'll just oh. I'm going to say I'll die. But I beat the level. Shit. Well, anyways. But I guess that works. So we're on World 1-4, I'll die here. Oh no, I lost a life. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to press select and up. And that loads the save state. So it's very fast, fairly seamless, but again, remember, you've only got one save state per game. So you can't like stack or stagger multiple save states. If you make a save state at a bad time, that could screw you over. So just be careful with your save states. But yeah, down and select will save. up and select will load. And that's seamless, you get one per game. On the Pro, again, you would have an in-game menu, a menu that could come up while you're in a game and give you multiple save states. But on the base version here, we only get one. So, the Everdrive. What is there to say? It's a damn Everdrive. It works great. It will play pretty much most games. The load times are pretty fast. I believe on the Pro they're probably quicker, but they're fast enough on this. And again, you get one save state per game. On the Pro, you get multiple. Hard not to recommend the Everdrive N8. Now, the Retro8 Dogbone controller, on the other hand, I've got mixed feelings on this. It worked okay, and actually it felt okay while I was playing it. I did realize, though, that the D-pad, you can push the entire D-pad in, and then it will not rock. So it doesn't have that sort of ball in there that the D-pad rocks on, that, you know, most Nintendo D-pads are known to have. So the D-pad is definitely far from perfect. The buttons are a little bit stiffer than the real thing, but it's okay, and, you know, it was $15 Canadian. Again, kind of mixed feelings on that. Do I recommend it? Not really. If you need a controller and you're on a budget and you like the Dogbone style controller, it's okay. But you know, the Everdrive, definitely recommend. So I guess that's it. See you guys later.